Ever wish you could just be somewhere else? In an instant? No more traffic, no more long flights, no more borders. Breakfast in Paris, and 1 second later, you're in Tokyo. Welcome to the age of teleportation, all thanks to this little device. It's based on quantum entanglement, the science of connecting 2 points in space. The watch scans your body's atoms, converts them into information, and beams that data to your destination at the speed of light. Of course, learning to use it takes some practice.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Within a year, the entire global transport system is overhauled. Cars, planes, and trains, they become museum pieces overnight. Global emissions drop to nearly zero. The Earth begins to heal. Real estate prices stabilize. You can live in the Amazon and work in New York. Life becomes incredibly convenient, and occasionally a bit messy. Same-day delivery becomes same-second delivery. Loneliness is cured. Family is always just a blink away. The world is our playground, but every playground has its risks. Because teleportation isn't just moving, it's a process. To send you, the machine must first disassemble you. And this is where the science gets a little scary. When you blink out, are you the same person who blinks back in? Here is the dark secret. The watch doesn't move you. It copies your data and deletes the original you at point A. Every time you blink, are you dying and being replaced by a stranger? But most people don't care about philosophy. They care about lunch. Privacy. It's a thing of the past. Uninvited guests can now appear in your living room by mistake.
Excuse me.
Security becomes impossible. No wall is high enough. Governments scramble to create no-blink zones using signal jammers. But technology always finds a way around the rules. Server lag becomes a life-or-death situation. What if the signal drops mid-blink? Where does you go? You could end up as a packet of lost data, drifting in the cloud. Minor glitches lead to interesting biological results. A new industry is born, rematerialization repair.
Integrity is at 100%.
We stop walking, we stop exploring, we just arrive. The journey is gone. The world becomes a series of disconnected rooms. Our bodies aren't built for these sudden shifts in reality. Blink sickness becomes a global epidemic. Dizziness, nausea, and identity loss. Is the convenience worth the fear of being deleted? Because once you blink out, you might never truly come back. The global economy doesn't just change, it shatters. Oil, gas, and transportation industries vanish in a heartbeat. Millions of jobs are lost, but for the rest of us, life is free. The value of location is gone. A desert home is now as valuable as a city penthouse. We leave the crowded cities behind, scattering across the wild earth. But social boundaries, they collapse too. How do you track someone who can be anywhere in a millisecond? National borders become obsolete. Nations lose their power to tax and control. We move toward a global, borderless society. One world, one nation. But our attention spans, they're blinking out too. Our patience dies. If we have to wait 5 seconds for anything, it feels like an eternity. Then there are the splinch incidents, biological errors in the system. What if a solar flare hits, or a global server crash? Millions of people could be stuck in the between, neither here nor there. Data corruption could mean waking up, but not as you. Crime evolves, but the risks for criminals become terrifyingly permanent. The planet is healing, but we are becoming ghosts on its surface. We can go anywhere, but do we belong anywhere? Every blink takes a piece of our humanity. Are you ready for the final trade? If you are deleted at point A and rebuilt at point B, are you still you? The machine doesn't transport your soul. It just sends a very convincing copy. We trade our biological continuity for a digital simulation of life. Metadata errors are rare, but they are permanent. In a world of data, you can be hacked. Your memories are now just files. A corrupt server could delete your history or replace it with someone else's. A system crash mid-blink is the ultimate existential nightmare. Millions of corrupted souls drifting in the cloud, neither alive nor dead. Blink decay, the side effect of too many rematerializations. Software updates are mandatory, unless you want to arrive, incomplete. The blink network becomes a planetary brain, and we are just its neurons. If the machine creates two of you, who has the right to live? To save space, the original must always be destroyed. No exceptions. We built a paradise out of thin air, but thin air can vanish. Our constant teleporting is tearing the fabric of reality itself. The ultimate risk, total loss of the individual into the hive mind. Some choose to stay analog, to keep their original atoms forever. They realize that the journey isn't a waste of time, it is time. We trade speed for soul, distance for depth, mortality for meaning. Every step we take tells the universe that we are still here, still real. Teleportation gave us the world, but it nearly cost us our humanity. We are learning that the space between point A and point B is where life actually happens. A united Earth isn't built by blinking, it's built by staying, by listening, by being present. The blink era didn't end, it evolved into the balance era. We chose to keep the technology for emergencies, but we chose to walk for pleasure. Because progress is only progress if it makes us more human, not less. So, tell us in the comments, if you had a blink watch today, would you use it? Stay real, stay curious. See you in the next reality.